Welcome to Wellington's Y Zone, a podcast dedicated to curate weekly sports conversations, be a constant sports hub for continent interview game changers in the community and the world. I am joined by a first-time guest, Jaris Harrison, Pensacola makeup artist, also part of I want to get it right. Branding is it B? How do I say it right? The BLVD
Boulevard.
Boulevard Branding. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for being on this episode.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, for this episode, this is another life lessons interview, and I kind of want to start off with like, how long have you been a makeup artist, and kind of like when did you feel like that was something that you wanted to do?
Okay, so I've been a makeup artist going on 9 years. I'm coming up on my 10th year. Um, and I started literally in my college dorm room. I went to Florida A&M University, and if you know anything about HBCU culture, it's very, very put together. Like
Yeah,
you don't walk around campus
like in
looking.
any type of way.
Yes. So when I got there, my mom never taught me how to do my makeup. I really didn't wear makeup in high school, and everyone just looked so glamorous. And I was like, oh no, y'all are not outdoing me. I'm gonna have to learn. So I ended up learning how to do my makeup, and I was good at it. So then people would ask me if I would do theirs, and I was so nervous at first. And I ended up doing my cousin. Her name's Aaliyah.
Mhm.
Aaliyah Mays. Her name's Aaliyah Tate now, but she was my first ever client that I did for her college graduation. And since then, I have just been doing makeup. I've taken some pauses here and there, but right now I'm going pretty hard with it.
That's awesome. And getting to kind of like, because I know you market a lot, you do a lot of marketing,
Mhm.
obviously, and you're into that phase. Like, what are the challenges of it, and kind of like, when you're being your own boss and you're ahead of like what you're having to do and be in charge of it every day?
I think it's just really tackling down routines, and I could talk about routines till I'm blue in the face,
Yeah.
but I think it's really tackling down routines and understanding that you can't operate out of emotion and feelings.
Mhm.
So even if you're having a bad day, or even if you might not feel the best, it still has to get done because we have
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah.
So that's what I think helps me. Um, it's kind of like a to-do list that I'm knocking off, and if I don't accomplish it, then I feel like I won't reach what I set out to do.
Yeah. It's an empty feeling because it's like you're like, yo, I want to get here, but I'm not able to get to where I want to be. Because I've had so many entrepreneurs on here saying like, yo, you have to like be self-motivated. You can't have
Yeah.
anybody like push you. Like, did you always have that like self-motivation about like, yo, I'm the person who has to like push myself to do this? Like nobody can. Have you always kind of had that drive in you where you're just like, yo, I don't need anybody to coach me up?
Yeah, so no. I think it's way bigger than motivation, because motivation really isn't enough. So that's kind
Yeah.
of how I was saying, like, you have your days when you're operating at 100%. You might be getting it all done. You're working out, you're
Mhm.
meal prepping, you're doing all the things. And then you have those days where you might be at 70%, 50%, 20%. So you
Yeah.
have to have systems and routines in place so you're able to still be productive and do what you need to do,
Mhm.
even though you might not be as motivated. So that's why I'm so big about routines, because if I have a routine that, okay, I wake up in the morning, I do my green juice, I go to the gym, okay, I
Mhm.
come home, I make a very fulfilling breakfast. Okay, after my breakfast, I take a shower, and then it's
Yeah.
time to get to work. Even if I'm not feeling the best. So, for example, say a day that I might be operating with 50%.
Mhm.
I might not feel too good. Okay, instead of coming home and cooking a good breakfast, I might go pick something up. So I'm still getting my breakfast, but I
Yeah.
don't have to do the labor. So then I can kind of ease into my morning, ease into my work day.
Yeah.
But I'm still fulfilling what I set out to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That's a great point. Do you have any long-term goals for like are you kind of like a long-term goal of a person when it comes to the businesses that you have? Like, do you have like a 5, 10 year plan for the future? Or is it one of those things where it's just more so like a micro, like I go day by day or like month by month to see like how do we expand? How do I keep like building what I'm doing?
Um, So I definitely have goals. I know things that I want to accomplish.
Mhm.
I will say I'm probably not the best at giving time frames to accomplish them.
Yeah. I mean, that's things can
And then
change.
I also like when I accomplish something, it's kind of like a check off.
Mm.
And then I'm on to the next thing. So it's like I never really see the ceiling because I'm always raising it. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I did that. Now what's next? I did
Yeah.
that. Okay, now what's next? Like we're just gonna
Yeah. What
keep.
are we going to do?
Um,
Absolutely.
so yeah, I really don't have a limit on like this is what I want and that's it. I just want to go one wherever God takes me and just keep elevating.
For sure. Before we go to break, I really have never asked anybody this on the podcast, but like, who is your inspiration? Like, who are the people that have like inspired you to be great? I mean, obviously, I know like family is a big part of that, but are there any people like family included or outside of that that have like inspired you to do what you do best and like, really like go above and beyond to like really achieve something bigger than yourself?
Um, I wouldn't say like I have like just set people that inspire me, but I think people that I living a lifestyle that I want, and it can be numerous people. It could be a stranger. It could just be someone that I come across them. I
Yeah.
think that's what inspired me. Like I really envision my future self. And then one of my tricks to kind of just like be delusional or like play with my brain is that sorry, my eye, something's in my eye. Ooh. One of my tricks to kind of just like be delusional is that I just vision who I want to be. So
Mhm.
whoever Jairus's best self, most elevated self, and then day to day, I do the things that I think she would be doing. So
Yeah.
when Jairus is a millionaire, she's waking up at 4 a.m. She's going to the gym at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So currently, I wake up at 4:15 in the morning and I go to the gym at 5 a.m. because I might not be where I want to be, but those are the tasks and the routines that the person that I want to be has.
Hmm.
So the person I want to be walks out the house looking very put together.
Hmm.
They dress nice. They look presentable. They have really good energy, positive, friendly energy. They're very welcoming. So Jairus currently is already doing those things. That way, when I step into that season, I would have already been completing the
Already
task.
prepared. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're already prepared for it. Definitely. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.